John Wiseman. I work for the St. Francis County Health Department, and I'm an inspector. We conduct inspections of food facilities, daycares, and lodging, and we also permit septic systems. We've been fortunate to come of age in a time of safe water and safe food, of good sanitation practices, that it has not always been that way. In times past of our grandparents and great-grandparents' time, it was not uncommon to die of foodborne illness. It's also important to keep in mind that the pathogens that cause foodborne illness have not disappeared from our environment. They're still with us, and the thing that really keeps us safe from those illnesses are our sanitary practices. In the home, home cooks can practice some very simple but effective means of avoiding foodborne illnesses. Washing your hands is the simplest and most effective thing that you can do to avoid the spread of foodborne pathogens. It's important to make sure that your equipment is clean. Make sure that your environment is clean. You work with other foods that are not going to receive any kind of cooking, that you need to make sure that you clean and sanitize that surface. Let's say that you have your turkey, your raw turkey, or maybe ground beef or something else stored in your refrigerator above foods that are ready to eat foods. If liquids or blood leaks out of those packages down onto foods that are not going to receive any further cooking, that could be an avenue of cross-contamination. So it's important to try to keep these kinds of foods separated as much as you can, and keep raw animal products stored below other foods. Different types of raw animal products require different cooking temperatures based on the pathogens of interest in those foods. So for instance, poultry has a required cooking temperature of 165 degrees. 165 is the temperature at which salmonella, which is the pathogen of interest in poultry, is killed. For something that's like pork, or if you maybe some people might make a pork roast for the holidays, the pathogen of interest there is going to be E. coli. So E. coli is killed at 155 degrees. Try to avoid letting food sit out longer than 2 hours. Usually people will be done eating by that time, and so it's a good idea to move those perishable foods back into the refrigerator as soon as possible. So after you cook food and you put it in the refrigerator, you want to make sure that you chill it down as quickly as you can. So if you have a large amount of something, it's always wise to put it in smaller or shallower dishes or containers before you put it in the refrigerator. That way it will cool down. If you can apply these 4 basic principles of food safety, which is cleanliness, avoidance of cross-contamination, proper cooking temperatures, and proper chilling and storage, that will go a long way in helping you provide a safe, healthy, and enjoyable experience for you and your family over the holidays, and you won't get a bad reputation with your family either.